Okay, so here's a quick little tutorial on making cables without a cable needle. So I've got two examples here of 2x2 cables. So 4 stitches all together, 4 in each of the cables. This cable leans to the right and this cable leans to the left. And I'm going to show you how to do both of those without using a cable needle. You're just going to use your knitting needles to do it. So I'm going to just knit over to where the first cable is. Okay, so I've knit over to the first stitch of the 4-stitch cable that I'm going to make. I want these 2 stitches, the 3rd and 4th stitches, to come over the 1st and 2nd stitches. So the stitches that are going to be in the back get put on your right hand needle, and the stitches that are going to be to the front are the ones that will be dangling on your work for a few seconds. So I'll just show you how that works. We're just going to pick up the first 2 stitches. They're saved on my right hand needle. Now I'm just going to drop the last 2 stitches, put the first 2 stitches back on the left hand needle, and quickly pick up the stitches that I dropped and twist them over the front. So you see from this why you need yarn. Sorry, I'm just going to move these up. I've got thick needles to show. You need a yarn that's going to stay in place. You can't use something too slippery. So now I'm just going to knit the 4 stitches. The first 2 will be a bit tight because those are the ones that you twisted over. 3, 4. So my cable twist is done, and you can see that the stitch, it's making that little ridge where your cable will be. I'm going to knit over to my left hand cable, and we're going to show that one. Okay, so here we are at the left hand cable, and you can see from the direction that this cable is going that stitch 1 and 2 are now going to be the ones that are in the front going over stitch 3 and 4. So the same principle applies. The stitches that are going over on the front are the ones that are going to be dangling. So I have to pick up stitch 3 and 4 somehow, and then and put them back on the needle. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my thumb over the 4 stitches that are involved in the cable. I'm going to insert my needle into the back of stitch 3 and 4, and I'm going to take all 4 stitches. Courage, dear hearts. Take all 4 stitches off the needle on the left, and then I'm just going to reinsert the left hand needle into the stitches that are twisted, and now my stitches are reversed on my needle, and I'm just going to knit. And if you have a pattern that does cables that are a mix of knit and purl, you just do it the same way, and you just follow your chart or your pattern instructions. Okay, and I'm just gonna stay on film while I just knit over a couple stitches so you can see what happened there. It's gonna be easier. So you see now I've made the twist to the left and the other stitches are in the back. Then you just continue on. Usually this cable is 2x2, and I've got 3 rows in between the twists. So I'm twisting on the right side. I'm purl, knit, purl, and then I'm twisting again. So that gives you that type of twist.